So before we get into to today's workouts, I want to have a very serious conversation about fat loss and workouts, okay? And the thing that drives me crazy that I see all over the place, okay? And so I often see workouts like 90 burpees, 100 squats, run around the block, repeat 5 times, okay? This is the absolute worst thing that you can do for your recovery, for your physical health, and for fat loss, because it is so long and drawn out. Okay, when our body hits a certain point with any type of workout or metabolic stress, it's going to start to increase what we call oxidative stress, okay, which means that like our bodies produce, you've probably heard of like free radicals, you know, and it actually produces oxidants that will go out from our cell and attack other parts of the cell. So we're doing damage to our bodies. When we extend out these super long sets, okay, you're working hard, it feels like you're working out and everything else, but what you're actually doing is you're making yourself more sore. It's going to take more time to recover, and ironically as well, your body is going to shut off the fat burning process because it's using so much energy to recover with carbohydrates at that point. Okay, and so the message for us in our workouts is we want short, we want brief, we want intensity, okay? Because when I'm doing these short, intense workouts, I can't do them aerobically, okay? My body can't, being aerobic is like I'm breathing here, I'm talking, I can do this for a long time. Whereas when it's anaerobic, when it's without oxygen, I can only do it for like, maybe 20, 30 seconds before gassing out. When I do that enough with incomplete rest, that sends a really strong signal to my body that we have to start to release a lot of carbohydrates into the bloodstream, and kind of pump them out of our muscles in order to fuel that effort. Okay, and that's important because the more I can do that, the more I can sort of essentially trick my body into burning a lot of carbohydrates quickly, the more my body's going to be like, hey, I just burned a lot of carbs, so therefore I need to conserve carbs and use fat for energy. So after your workout, when you're burning most of your fat at rest, this type of workout, these short, intense workouts are going to raise your metabolic rate, but most importantly, they're going to condition your body to use fat to power most of your daily activities while it's kind of replenishing your blood glucose and your carbohydrates and everything else. Okay, so that's a really important consideration. So the workouts that we're going to do today can literally be done anywhere. Okay, you can do them in a hotel room, you can do them, even on a train, and they're simple, they're short, but they're going to send that signal to your body to utilize carbohydrate or to burn a lot of carbs in a short period of time. And the key with them is effort as opposed to length. Okay, if you do those maybe 2 to 3 times a week, okay, you're going to notice really massive changes to body composition, and it's also going to help your body recover because it conditions your cells and your muscles to use carbohydrates in a more efficient fashion as opposed to just everything. Okay, so long-winded, but hopefully that makes sense. Stay tuned for these workouts. They're awesome, and you're going to be able to do them frequently as opposed to being so sore that you can't walk for 3 days. Okay, so let's have some fun. All right, so for our first segments, okay, we're going to use a protocol called the Tabata protocol. And you guys have probably heard of this. If you haven't, it's 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest, okay? And the way that I see this protocol go wrong is I see people doing it for like 10 to 12 exercises over an hour. There's absolutely no way that you can sustain the intensity necessary for a protocol like this if you're doing a lot of it. So we're gonna do 3 rounds of 2 exercises, but the key with this is that because it is so brief and because we only have 20 seconds, I need you to work as hard as you possibly can in 20 seconds. The way we're gonna do it is that I'm gonna do a frog squat, okay, either with a weight or not. And I'm gonna do a push press where I'm just going like that, okay? The key with this is that I'm counting the number of reps that I do, okay? And I'm gonna try to either maintain or beat that number, okay? I wanna be very competitive with myself here because we gotta create enough intensity for my body to really burn through that glucose and start to send signals that we need more in order to get the effect that we talked about in our intro, okay? So just follow along with me and we're gonna hurt together, all right? So here we go. We've got 20 seconds. This this might seem like much longer when you're doing it because it is brutal. All right, and we rest. So we've got 10 seconds off. Okay, feeling burning in my legs. I got 21, by the way. Gonna hold this up here. And here we go. All right, 23. Notice here, I don't care about my breathing. I'm just trying to work as hard as I can. All right, 21 is my number to beat. Going back to frog squats. Here we go. Two. Woo! All right, back to the push presses. 22s was the number that I need to beat. Here we go. Take all my reps. My heart's pumping. All right, here we go. Ready? Go. $30. Whew, felt good. Tired. All right, last round. Let's do our thing. Here we go. 22. Whenever to beat. $24. All right. 30 is my number to beat. Last round. And just recover through your mouth any way that you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. $32. All right. And that was about maybe 3 to 4 minutes of work, but that's all that you really need. Okay, we picked an upper body exercise, we picked a lower body exercise, forcing my body to utilize blood glucose, glycogen, all the carbs throughout my body. So pick an upper, pick a lower, go at it. 3 to 4 rounds for each thing, alternating. That's about all you need. On to the next segment.
So for this next exercise, we're gonna do a 2-minute complex. And to be completely truthful, I had some video issues where I did the whole thing and I wasn't recording, and another issue. So Chris is laughing at me because this is the 3rd time I'm doing it, and it smokes you. I'm tired, but we're gonna do this together. And a 2-minute complex is where you're working as hard as you can for 2 minutes. You can rest and recover, and then do it again. So for this 2 minutes, we're gonna do 3 different exercises, 5 reps each, and then you're gonna do the circuit as many times as you possibly can within 2 minutes, okay? I'm using this 10-pound weight. So let me show you. Exercise number 1 is you're gonna do split curl into a push press. So you're gonna do that 5 times. Put the weight down, split squat. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 to 5. Pick the weight back up. You do 5 curls. Okay, we're gonna get started. We're gonna do this together, starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Good job. 1, 2, 3, Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1 minute is down. And normally, we're big proponents of only nasal breathing when you're working out, but since this is more intense, you can breathe through your mouth. Okay, keep going. Almost done, 15 seconds. Oh, I think I need another one. And rest. Okay, great job. As I said, you can recover by breathing through your mouth, because this is a little bit more intense of a workout. Recover. Repeat this exercise 1 to 2 more times.